we back? I think
Looks
we're
like
back.
good.
All right, we're
Yeah.
good.
Back
We're good.
team.
All right, hello. We're back. Some stream problems, so thanks for keeping with us. We left off at Rocket giving some bullshit excuse for picking Poofa. Do you want to reiterate that there, buddy?
Poofa has the funniest Ajax this season.
There we go. That's a great pick. Great pick. All right, Kory. Now
Yeah.
that we're back in our new stream, who's the MVP of this league this year? Season 11 transcends this year.
Okay.
I feel like we should move that down. I feel like we should swap that in favor. But that's my opinion.
Do you want to do that?
I believe that.
We could.
So I feel like
I
it's
got-
too early
need a
for
second to
MVP.
think about it.
Okay, sure. We'll swap that in favor. All right.
To be fair, I do need a second to think about my favorite, but I think that that'll be easier than MVP because
Yeah,
there's so
but-
many. Really
okay,
good
we can
players.
go coach then. We can go coach.
Yeah, we'll go back up.
We'll just throw them around.
Yeah, we got to do a little bit of a reorganization. Actually,
Alright,
let's move. No, let's do this one. One second.
What?
We're changing MIP in favorite.
All right, do that then. You
What
do
the
that.
fuck?
Okay.
I got it, team. Don't trust me.
I'm fixing it on the other side too.
Thanks, man.
Okay, good job.
Um,
All right, who's your best coach?
Okay, so I don't want to keep going back to the Dapper Dynasty well. I already have Pomku on there. That one, maybe not. But I think that one of the main reasons why we're as good as we are, and honestly probably the reason why we're still in and not like first round exits or second round exits in playoffs, is because of Silvertalls. Like the fact that like the meta shifted pretty early in the season, I guess, from whatever was before to the Dark
like-
Ages.
It was like Tracer Sombra dive and then went to Sigma.
Yeah, I think that we struggled a little bit at the beginning, and then Silvertalls really helped us to, like, I don't know, elevate our play and understand how to play the comp, like, with the Bastion, and then now with the Sojourn, like, we just picked that up pretty quick before the game, but Silvertalls is really integral in us being able to play that, so I feel like, and obviously there are other coaches, and they probably do a lot, but I know personally what Silvertalls does, and I don't know personally what a lot of the other ones do, so I'm just gonna have to go with Silvertalls because of that.
I like that. All right, I'm gonna go with probably like in my opinion, the best coach in the tier. I'm gonna give it to Silvertalls. So when you think about, this is the same similar thing I'm saying to Kory, where like at the beginning of the season they were having a lot of trouble, and that definitely puts a toll on a team's mental when you're losing these games that you think you should win, but because of extraneous circumstances like people not being able to make it in matches. So it's up to the leaders of the team, one of them being the coach, come up and bring the team together for one of those long run plays. So I'm picking Silvertalls because I think they're one of the catalysts of that. All right, Monty.
Ladies and gentlemen, today it is an honor to spotlight a remarkable Overwatch coach,
Oh my gosh.
Silvertalls. In the realm of competitive gaming, Silvertalls stands as a beacon of guidance and inspiration. Silvertalls embodies the essence of a true leader, guiding their team with expertise, wisdom, and unwavering support.
Is this
Their
ChatGPT?
dedication extends beyond strategy. They nurture teamwork, foster growth, and cultivate a culture of resilience. With a profound understanding of the game's intricacies, the Silvertalls has transformed individual talents into a cohesive unit that moves and strategizes as one. Their commitment to continuous improvement and their ability to inspire greatness are unparalleled. Let us salute Silvertalls for their unwavering dedication, passion, and impact on the Overwatch community. Their leadership, mentorship, and unwavering spirit exemplify the best in esports coaching. Here's to Silvertalls, a true embodiment of excellence in Overwatch coaching. Thank you. Get this bullshit off of the screen. Okay. That,
You just write that up?
yeah.
Nice.
On my
Nice.
brain. On my brain.
All right, yeah. I thought of something. Listening to his great speech, I thought of something as well. Silvertalls stands out as the best due to its exceptional commitment to innovation, consistently
my God.
producing cutting-edge technologies that redefine industry standards.
Fuck.
The company's unwavering dedication to customer satisfaction is evident in its personalized approach, ensuring that each client receives tailored solutions to meet their unique needs. Silvertown's sports leadership ensures that it stays ahead of the curve, anticipating market trends and solidifying its position as an industry leader. Alright, there you go. That's
Just
right.
Silvertall's mission statement. That sounded straight off the resume.
Oh my god.
Alright, Kingpin, who are you putting as your best coach?
I'm gonna change it up a bit. I'm gonna go with the Bill Belichick, the Mike Tomlin of Tranquility tier, and that's Silvertall's.
Okay.
Silvertall's constantly gets more out of their players. I mean, they coached up Dapperman 19 to be one of the best things.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
any
that
other
kinda suck.
any other team, this guy would be like, I don't
I'd
know.
be a nobody.
Name a bad tank. I don't know. Nobody exactly. He'd be a Harmony tier.
Yeah, I don't even know those players, but I'd be one of them. I'd be down there.
All right.
Boop bop. This is why Silvertaz is the best coach.
Wait, guys,
Yeah.
the big robot head was blocking me from picking my best coach.
Alright, go ahead, Rocket. Who's your best coach?
It just so happens to be Silvertall's.
God, you're so boring,
Wow.
Rocket. You're really gonna copy
Yeah.
everything I do?
Wow. I
Like,
don't think it's copying.
Can
Are you
like,
copying Monty, bro?
let's
bro,
hear him out.
can you
Let's hear him
have
out.
like creative thought for once? God damn.
Why do you think Silvertall's is the best coach, Rocket? I'll give
Well,
you. We'll see.
I heard. I am actually copying Monty, but not his speech because that was cringe.
Oh.
I'm just putting Silvertall's down because that's what Monty did, and I'm not creative.
Wow. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is just great.
Yeah, if we're talking about
Silvertall's
who I
make this your
really
career
think if we're talking about who we really think is the best coach, I would give it to
Silvertaz.
yeah, Silvertall's. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Probably Waddy if I'm being honest. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Coach Waddy.
yeah.
Shout out the Capital as well. Always yapping.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
always yapping.
Alright, Kory, who's your most improved player?
Oh crap,
You
it's
can-
me
you
again.
can- You can also look on the names thing on the back if you want to choose someone that's not been nominated for All Star.
I think that. Where are they? I think that Azino is my most improved player from before this season to after this season. Like going into they trialed for Dapper Dynasty, I knew that they were a Harmony tier player, but I didn't know much about them, and I saw them play in Harmony, and they were like, they were okay and pretty good in Harmony, and then like in trials, it was like it might have just been a team thing because I think their trials were kind of wonky. Like my bad, but when we played against them, it was just like I don't know, he was just going off. Like he was so good at Soj, and I don't think he really is a Soj player, but he was just playing so well, and I think that just I don't know, from what I saw from them before to what I see from them now, they have improved so much. So yeah, shout out to Azino.
All right, I'm gonna give it to someone who has not been nominated for All Star. There was a team that was struggling earlier that needed a tank player, and a guy from Discord, Hunter Tane, came up and stepped up for Tempest to give them
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit more of a fighting chance for the last couple matches, and I think they won a match or two as well in that span as well. So they were having some struggle with the tank position. He came in from Discord and he really stepped it up for the team. Listening to their streams, comms wise and just leadership wise, he was really good for them. So moving up for a tier halfway through the season and performing like they did, I'm gonna give it to Hunter Tane.
I've played against them a few times, and I think that Hunter Tane was a pretty standout player for them. I think that they improved a lot from when they didn't have Hunter Tane to when they had him, and
Who
I mean
was the
coming
tank
in,
before? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Oh, it
but-
was Fuel Maker.
Oh, okay.
Oh right, yeah.
I will say Fuelmaker did look quite good in trials, but
He did, yeah. I think he
Yeah,
had like some school
quote.
things that were
Yeah.
getting in the way, so unfortunate. Hopefully we see him next season. All right, Monty.
alrighty. For most improved player, I think there's only one option. I'm gonna have to give it to the MI7 man, Tanikby. I think he has made insane strides over the past few years that he has been in the same division. I think he will, do a lot. I think he has improved a ton this season. Going from, an igloo to, now in the MVP, runnings. I think Tanikby, has to be up there. and the most improved players.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah.
from 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago on Double Cap in League Zero, playing at that level, to playing at a very similar level in Trans Tier this season.
And
I
you
mean,
know,
typically
even
just
even like before that, even Papega Parrots in season 2 of League 0,
Mhm.
which I believe was what 3, almost 4 years ago now. Playing at
Yeah.
the exact same level. I think he's changed a lot since then. And I think he deserves to spot up here in Masters. So
yeah.
For sure. Hi, Kingpin.
All right.
Who's your most improved player?
I'm going to give it to Mello. Mello was a mid-tier main support and Discord tier last season. Mello, I asked Mello to try out off of a recommendation from Ashes, and Mello tried out thinking he wouldn't make the team. I talking to him, he didn't have fun because he was trying so hard just to do okay in the tier, and I think he's become like a top 5 main support. He works really hard. He cares a lot about the game, and it really shows. So
Awesome. So would you say that before he was charging beat like 10% slower, and now he's only charging beat 5% slower? Is that why you're picking him for most improved player?
he went from charging beat 10% slower to building it 10% faster. So yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Definitely most improved then.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree though.
Yeah.
I think Melo's really good.
All right.
Rocket.
My most improved goes to the man, the myth, the legend, Dapperman19. And I've just realized now that this is 3 Dapper Dynasty players that I've picked in a row for these.
Curious.
Oh, the PayPal
However-
went through. I see.
However, I remember like watching Kory's stream against I think it was like against Oath or something in stage 1. And I wasn't like super impressed with what I saw. The glow up that Dapperman19 has had from stage 1 to just last week in playoffs when they beat the console warlords of La Espada. I don't think there's any player that has made that big of a leap. So it's Dapperman19 for me. Kory, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I'll take the 15 later. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm sending more over, so it's due for
perfect.
the next ones.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Of course.
All right, Kory, who was your favorite player to like, just overall your favorite player, whether it was to watch or to interact with in chat? Just give somebody a shout out that you like to interact with this season.
Alright, I'm looking for him. So honestly, it's 2 people from Tempest. One of them is Huntertane. I like the the story of like most improved, but honestly, I watched after we played Tempest, I watched Triage's stream, and I really like Triage's vibes. I think Triage is a chill dude, a chill lad, and like there are a lot of players that get mentioned all the time, but I feel like Triage 3 is somebody that's kind of been under the radar, and like he's a good player too, but I think that he's a cool guy, and I think that he contributed a lot to Tempest comms, and I think that I like the way he plays.
Yeah, I mean, kind of took mine. Mine was gonna be Triage as well.
Oh my gosh.
But let me see if I can pick anybody else just to be more original here. Let me take a quick look. Let's see.
So I guess me saying he was going under the radar was a complete lie. You're gonna pick him. That's awesome though. Shout out
Yeah, the
Triage
reason I
3.
picked him was that I'm gonna pick him just because I have a reason why. The reason I picked him is that when I first started playing Tranquility, like season 7, I played 1 season in season 7 on support, and he was like the first person that we like interacted with in the tier, in Discord tier or whatever it was. So he's like my oldest. Playing against him and watching his streams are like the oldest memory I have in Tranquility. So I've always followed him and rooted for him. So that's why I picked him. A wholesome story here for my favorite player, Triage 3. All right, Monty.
All right. Out of left field, my favorite player this season, I'm gonna have to pick Toxic from Empire. They were, or
Fox
they
that
are.
played this season?
I don't know.
He played for like stage 1 and then he left.
I think he played preseason. Anyways, he had this whole run of him going from tank to DPS in Harmony season 8. And then he played DPS, I believe, the next season. And he was climbing. And then he goes back to tank, plays in Transcendence tier, and leaves after like a week. he had quite a lot of potential, and recently, I believe last Gold Gossip, let me pull up the DM. He said, wonder where they got this idea from whenever Gold Gossip was doing the interviews. And I, as the, creator of the interviews from the Bronze Banter and Associates, podcasting, I think that was really cool. So I'm gonna have to go with Toxic Blade 47 for my favorite player.
All right. Rocket?
We're just
Oh
gonna
no,
skip
not
to
Rocket.
Ben?
Sorry, Kingpin. My bad.
Oh, so real.
My favorite player is Water to watch.
Yeah.
Me and Water have been friends for like 2 years now. Old teammates. He's really fun to watch. He cares a lot, and Water's like past couple seasons. Well, his first 3 seasons in Trank, he was on terrible teams. Was on a terrible team with me in season 8, then again in season 9, and he started out this season on a terrible team. That team got banned after week 1, and then he found a pretty good team with Eternal Blue. So I'm happy for him, and I think he's finally getting the credit he deserves as a really good player.
Love the story. All right, Rocket. Now you can finally finish us off with the favorites here.
All right.
You pick yourself, bro. I'm gonna fucking kick you.
I can't
no,
wait
no,
for
no,
another
no, no,
Dapper
no, no.
player. I
I'm-
can't
I won't-
wait.
I'm not picking a Dapper player.
Dang it.
We haven't showed La Espada some love in a little bit, and I'm gonna do that here. I'm going with Amira. There is not a bigger Watchpoint Gibraltar merchant in this tier than Amira. That guy is God's gift to Tracer. And like every time a team would take Espada to Gibraltar in like stage 2 or in playoffs, it was just over. Amira's the best Tracer in the tier.
Sure about that?
yeah.
Sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna make a
MI7 took it to
change.
Gibraltar and whipped out the Sig Tor Bash and won. So.
Yeah, okay, but this isn't about you. This is about Amira, and Amira has got skipped.
Well, you're just saying false narratives, so I'm make sure to correct you there.
Oh, didn't you call me trash at the beginning of the stream?
Yeah, well, that's real though.
No, it's not.
Anyways,
Well,
it's Amira for me.
Yeah.
Rocket, walk over another landmine, okay? See how that happens. See how that works.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on.
All right, Kory. Finally, now that we've rearranged everything, who is your MVP of the league?
It's Tanakby. I hate to say it, but yeah, I think Tanakby is pretty good. I think he's pretty good at the heroes that are being played around these parts, and even the heroes that aren't being played, he still takes them out. Like, yeah, his patented Torbjorn needs to hit like 500 ping and just hammer his turret for 10 minutes. Yeah, Tanak's pretty good. I gotta give him his props. I mean, he's bound to win something at some point. He's been in this tier for 8 years, right, Peripheral?
Yeah, I'm also going with Tanakby. He's just, like I said, he's the best player in the tier. He's the most obvious MVP candidate other than probably Monty or Jaden. Maybe Dapperman 19, I don't know. I'm riding the Dapperman 19 train, but like, just
Not for the whole season.
not for the whole season for sure. So yeah, I don't really have to say much about it. He's my teammate, so obviously, I have to put my teammates there, and I think he's the MVP.
Ladies and gentlemen, I
Again.
present to you a standout player in Overwatch Tranquility.
If you're putting
Monty.
yourself, just put yourself.
Exceptional main support. Their gameplay transcends mechanics, reflecting a unique blend of strategy, timing, and unmatched institution. Monty's impact extends far beyond healing. They are catalysts for game-changing plays, consistently turning the tide of battles. Their leadership shines through impeccable communication, adaptability, and a positive spirit that uplifts the team. As Monty competes for the Overwatch Tranquility MVP title, let's recognize their remarkable contributions. They're more than statistics. They're an inspiration to players and fans alike. Here's to Monty, a symbol of skill, leadership, and sportsmanship. Their journey epitomizes excellence in Overwatch. Let's celebrate their dedication, and the mark they've made on the Overwatch community. Cheers to an MVP in every sense of the word. Thank you. Anyways, I'm
Nice.
choosing myself. I'm the GOAT. And yeah.
You see, for myself, I for Flexport, I just picked myself and moved on. That was a whole ass
Yeah.
speech. And you guys say,
Yeah.
you guys got mad at me for picking myself there.
I'm kind of turning on Monty here now. Not as much on Rocket, so shifted a little bit.
All right, Kingpin, bring some sanity here, buddy.
Okay, it's Tanic B.
Yeah,
Tanic B should have won it last season. We gave it to Lure because Lure should have won it the season before that, and I think that's kind of crappy. Tanic B has deserved it for 2 seasons now. He's been the best player for a long time. So, good job, Tanic.
All right, Rocket.
I basically already said my MVP already when I talked about Flex DPS. I'm still going with Jaden. I think he was the most integral part of that last spotted team. That was really good. And when that team was going through strife, it was kind of Jaden who brought them back together from what I heard, and I think he exemplifies what an MVP is. So, yeah.
All right. Well, if Monty doesn't have any more chat GPT speeches to give us, I think that finishes up the segment here, and we're gonna move on to
Ladies and no, I'm playing.
to our penultimate. I think that's the word. Segment here. Match predictions for the is it semifinals or quarterfinals? What is it called?
The semifinals.
Semifinal matches here. 4 teams remain. We have MI7 and Krakens, and then we have Dapper Dynasty and Amnesia. So let's start out with MI7 versus Krakens. We'll go around the horn basically and give a prediction why you think that's going to happen, and then after we can kind of talk about it if we want. So Kory, start with you. MI7 versus Krakens. You think it's going to win and why?
I think it'll be 4-2 MI7. I think that Krakens will give you guys a run for your money, but I think that MI7 is still gonna be a little too much to handle for them. And I mean, I think it'll be a close 4-2, like 4-2 or 4-1, but I think the maps will be close, but I think that MI7 is just gonna take it in the end.
Okay. Kingpin?
I'm going to go 4-0 Krakens. Gliscor gonna get put in a pack. I own that kid.
Yep.
We're locking Sigma, Arisa, the counter picks, all the counter picks they can imagine out of the lobby, and they're gonna have to face off Ryan v Ryan, and Gliscor can't match that.
All right, my
Yeah, this
prediction.
is-
Oh, sorry. So go ahead, Kory.
I was gonna say this is the hero ban segment of Trans Tier. I don't think they announced it, but yeah, they're gonna be hero bans now, and Reinhardt cannot be banned. Reinhardt has like a lock next to it, so you can't ban Reinhardt, but every other tank can be banned. So
Precisely.
All right. Here's my prediction that's gonna happen. So Krakens is gonna beat MI7 4-3, and then the season after, I'm gonna be the tank for Krakens, and Kingpin will be on another team. That's
I
my,
see, yeah.
That's my prediction here for this match.
Script keeps going.
All right, Monty.
Alrighty. Krakens, they take map 1. MI7, they take map 2. Map 3.
1-1.
And even map 4. We have a 3-1 lead
3-1.
for MI7 right now.
That's as good as done.
But we've seen the script. You'd think it'd be over. But no, Krakens in the field. Tommy Schlag goes back in. They get the fraud Kingpin out. Bang, bang, bang. They win 4-3. Almost reverse sweep fashion. Let's go, Krakens. It happens again.
I've seen this one before. I agree. I'm changing my pick to 4-3 Krakens.
Yep. All right, Rocket, bring us home.
It's gonna be 4-1 MI7.
Oh, you're boring. Holy shit.
What a boring fucking play. Pick 4-3 Krakens.
No. Last time I tried to be creative, it backfired horribly. So now I'm gonna try and I jinxed Empire all the way through playoffs. So I'm hoping the same thing happens to MI7 here, because I don't think I've predicted them to win any game so far in Champ Bracket or in playoffs at all. So I'm gonna hope that me predicting MI7, makes them lose.
Probably.
Yeah, and it would just be more interesting. So.
All right. Well, I mean, do we have any other thoughts here? I mean, we don't really have to go too in depth on Do we have any other thoughts? Any banter? Any thoughts? Anything from anybody? I mean,
This match is the biggest mid off of the century, particularly between the tanks.
Yeah, for sure.
Except for Tommy Slat. Except for Tommy.
Yeah.
Goaty
Tommy's
Schlat.
good. Yeah, exactly.
Goaty Schlan. He's my Schlan.
And also, if like Melo's really good, like Melo's gonna have to charge beat like 15% faster if they want to get out of this one alive. So
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
yeah.
Actually, be 50% faster. He got lapped last time.
Oh.
50% back. All right, here it is. Here, finally, we get some kind of mellow slander from Kingpin.
Yeah.
Once
That's
an
fine.
Can
episode.
we change from
Alright.
gold gossip to mellow slander?
Yeah, mellow slander.
Hell yeah.
All right,
After the
now,
beginning, it should be fart slander, but whatever.
let's get to
True.
the more interesting match here, which is Dapperman 19 versus Amnesia. Kory, let's start with you.
So, last time I was on
here's
here.
your 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to tell you how every single map.
Last time I was on here, I said that Amnesia was going to be the biggest disappointment in the playoffs because despite the fact that they're a top team, they will not make it to the end because I will single-handedly make sure that it doesn't happen. And people thought that I was crazy. We made it to champ bracket. We beat La Espada, a top team, 4-3-1. I am coming for you, Amnesia. I will beat you. This will be a 4-0 for Dapper Dynasty. I'll make them rage quit. Honestly, they'll have to get ringers. Like, Rocket's gonna get banned mid-match from like, I don't know, Rocket's just gonna like invite like 3 coaches in to DM him at the same time. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Like, I don't know, Poofa's gonna Ajax, but that's gonna be the distraction for the C9 on the final map, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a 4-0 Dapper Dynasty.
We see Poofa hit beat, and we all just jump off point to go kill Poofa.
Yeah, exactly. Poofa flying from all the way at the skybox. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, Poofa's beating, we need to Ajax this. Run over there. I sneak onto the point, and then I type teehee in chat as we win 4-0. It won't be close. I will make sure of it.
All right. Kingpin.
Kory put the Thanos Gauntlet on. He's gonna do it himself. Amnesia will not be winning this. It's gonna be Dapper Dynasty versus Krakens in the finals. I'll give a 4-2 Dapper Dynasty.
Okay. All right. Here's I'm gonna happen. I'm gonna give a 3-0 to Dapper Dynasty, and the reason I'm gonna say that, similar to what Kory said, is that
It's
by map 3,
first to
map
4.
4, they're gonna be down 3-0. I know. Listen.
Oh, sorry.
They're gonna be down 3-0. Rocket is gonna be so upset that he's down 3-0. He's gonna start fucking messaging everyone, and then I'm gonna be there to catch him and report it, and then they're gonna get removed from the match right there. So it's gonna be a 3-0 win.
Yep.
Before even our map 4 is even played,
Interesting.
they're gonna be down.
Okay.
All right, Monty.
You know what, Rocky, you can go first because you're boring. Let's save the best for last.
Yeah, Rocket, go first, buddy.
I am going to pick Dapperman 19 up. I'm going to turn him. He's going to turn him over upside down, and I'm going to steal everything in his pockets.
Oh my gosh.
That has nothing to do with the match.
Yeah, this is like beforehand, right?
Rocket's like 4'7",
Yeah.
by the way.
This is just not true. Yeah. I'm gonna demoralize Dapperman 19 so much that during the map, when he sees me, it's nothing but fear in his eyes. But the rest of my team is gonna feed, so it's gonna be 4-3 Dapper Dynasty.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing actually. Like, I'm
Yeah.
due for a letdown game, but my team's gonna carry me.
Yeah.
Alrighty. It's time for the Dapper Revolution. Being led by Pomku Washington, and having his intelligence guided by Kory Jefferson. They will be taking a dominant stance against Amnesia. But America, or Dapper Nation, they didn't know about Amnesia's secret weapon. Great Amnesia's secret weapon. Capital, alright? Capital is going to go in. He is going to use his anti-nade on the opposition. He is going to biotic orb the enemies. And bang, bang, bang. 4-2 for Amnesia. They deny the revolution, and we don't have the Dapper Nation. Instead, we have more great Amnesia.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm nervous now.
Yeah, that's kind of yeah. I don't know. I feel like I had to change. I'm gonna change it to a 2-0 Amnesia. Because after 2 maps, Kory is just gonna be like, "Why is capital in?" He's gonna be upset, and then he's gonna leave. So then it's gonna be a
I'm gonna take the
2-0
team
Amnesia.
down with me too.
Yeah.
They won't even be able to find a ringer because they won't have one player from Dapper Dynasty on the
There
field.
will not be Poofa W Ajax leading, the Dapper Nation. Instead, there will be Choi Su what's a British name? Churchill leading the nation. So
All right. Well, that's some great analysis here from our booth here, guys. Moving on to the final segment, we're talking about the Chad play of the week, the return, and some more shit fart slander is going to come from this play because we have Tommy Slat dumpstering shit fart on Hollywood First Point here with this great play. So let's get it up here, Creon. Play it and let's analyze this real quick. Rocks it.
he peeks the bob. He rocks the Sigma.
And then he counters. Oh my god, they dodges the rock.
Oh my god.
Literally.
Oh.
And then here comes Momo, thinking they can do
I'm
anything
wet.
right now. Wow. Sets up Baptista feed again. Well, that's just a perfect play here from Tommy Slat on terrible shit fard.
Better than what Kingpin could ever do.
Kingpin's
Agreed,
so
yeah.
happy right now. Kingpin is very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
King-
Tommy
King-
carries
can
me.
I get your thoughts on that play, Kingpin?
I was watching Tommy during that play, and I was jumping on my chair with excitement and joy.
Wow,
I had more enthusiasm than I will ever have on this podcast.
that's great.
That's not setting the bar very high.
Yeah, that's very true.
There's a baller.
All right, well, shout out to Tommy Slat for that great play. Shout out to Shitfard for the recipient of that play. I think that's it for us here tonight. It's getting late. It's midnight. I'm getting a little sleepy right now. So I'm going to sign us off here. From Kory, Kingpin, Rocket, Monty, and Creon on the prod. This is Gliscor. Fucking signing us off. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you next week for the maybe second to last or last episode of Gold Gossip. Thanks everybody for sticking with us with the stream issues. Appreciate it.
I'll see you next week, Amnesia.
See you next week.
Goodbye,
That's right, we're not playing this
Kory.
week. That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Kory, how much money do you have in your pockets?
A
for
lot.
reference. Perfect.
Oh no.
Oh lord.
All right, we're good. See ya.